It started with a red envelope sealed and left under the windshield wiper of a car parked outside a quiet strip mall in Asheville, North Carolina. Inside was a handwritten note. "If anything happens to me, it's Lucas. He says no one would believe me. But I can't live like this anymore. Jenna Morales." Jenna was 32. A gentle soul. She painted wildflowers and birds, ran a small art shop online, and spent most days caring for her aging grandmother. The kind of woman who'd pull over to help a lost dog. She vanished the day after that note was found. No struggle, no broken windows. Just her apartment light left on, brushes still wet in the jar. Her ex-fiancé, Lucas Hart, was a local firefighter. Clean record. Public hero. When interviewed, he smiled, offered theories, and even joined the search parties. But detectives noticed what he didn't say. He never once referred to her in the present tense. Jenna had filed a restraining order 6 months earlier, then dropped it. Friends said she'd become withdrawn, skittish. One recalled her whispering, "He never leaves bruises where people can see." Another said she'd started sleeping with a hammer under her bed. Digital forensics placed Lucas near Jenna's home the night she vanished despite claiming he was on duty. GPS pings didn't lie. Then came a tip. Lucas's stepfather remembered an old storm shelter on a remote patch of family land. A place Lucas used to call the one spot nobody knows. There, behind a false wooden panel, they found her. Wrapped in one of her own canvas drop cloths. Hands bound with painter's tape. Her mouth covered. Cause of death, asphyxiation. Near her body, a sketchbook opens to a final drawing. A woman curled in a cage. Rain falling through cracks above her. Lucas confessed in fragments. Claimed she was hysterical. Said, "She made me the villain in her head." But his private journal told the truth. She was slipping away. I needed to remind her who she belonged to. At trial, Jenna's older sister, Sophia, took the stand. She began calm, but cracked, reading a message Jenna once sent at 2:14 a.m. "He says I'm hard to love. I'm starting to believe him." Sophia said through tears, "My sister apologized more than she slept. And every time she cried for help, someone told her he was just emotional. So we all stayed quiet, and she didn't make it out." The jury was visibly shaken. One alternate had to excuse herself mid-testimony. Lucas Hart was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. After the verdict, Jenna's mother left a red envelope on the courthouse steps. Inside, she asked for help. "You finally gave it to her. Thank you for listening to her when she couldn't speak anymore." It read like a movie script, only this time the horror was real, and justice arrived with no applause, no spotlight. Just silence, and the truth. This is crime unscripted.